Okay, starting recording in 3, 2, 1, now. Alright. Now I gotta put this to full screen and then hit OK. And now I gotta go back in here and then adjust the brightness levels. Crank that shit to fucking 1.6. Just fuck it. Just fuck me up, man. There. The shit's cranked to fuck. Let me make sure it looks like that on OBS. It sure as fuck does. Looks great. Okay, hitting options now. Hey guys. Hitting options now. Okay, hitting options now. Going back now. Alright, that'll be linked up there. Hey guys. Hopefully y'all are doing nice. Here, I'll pull myself nice and close for you. There you go. Now you won't ever miss a word. You won't miss a beat. You won't miss the rhythm of my feet on the keyboard. Going in hard. We gotta edit some videos for the YouTubes. It'd be great. We gotta hit it up, everybody. Everyone get ready. It's time. It's time to get some editing done today. Go and get some editing done, okay? Hope you guys are ready for some editing. Because we gotta get some editing. I'm gonna get all of it done. All of it done. Do the same thing in your outro like yesterday, please. Maybe. And we'll see, I guess. I don't know. It's possible. Who knows? So I'm just gonna get started here. On the last video, I need to find a part to use for there. We're gonna work on that. Gonna go find something over here. Well, let's see. I know. How about the burrito scene? That would be a good one. Here we go. The burrito. That'll be great. Let's find there.
And what the hell is that big?
That's not the burrito scene. It should be this way. A little bit further back. Here we go. Found the burrito scene. There. We found it.
This is going down to hell. And today that happens. Igor and
Where do you say burrito?
For that burrito. You think you can keep me here forever? You took advantage of me and my brother, signing for a 20 years contract. You think this is legal?
I think it's a little bit before that.
Come on, give the guy a burrito. I give you burrito, not him. Alright, fine. Give me a burrito. Jake, here, have my burrito.
Good. That's a good transaction right there.
Come on, give the guy a burrito. I give you burrito, not him. Alright, fine. Give me a burrito. Jake, here, have my burrito.
Good. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this in here. Good. Okay. So, let's go ahead and sync this up. Make sure it's all nice and dandy. Okay. On the last video. About here. On the last video.
Alright, fine. Give me a burrito.
I do believe I need to find a picture of a burrito to use. Otherwise, this is not going to work out too well. Burrito PNG is usually the call here. Let's get a nice, good, hearty burrito. Which one should we use? This one could be good. There's this burrito here. There's this one. That one would be a really good burrito. I actually think that would be perfect for what we need today. But it seems like there is a burrito, and it looks like that is a character, I believe, from Dishonored by chance. I'm not too sure, actually, what that is. But, yeah. I definitely need to use one of these burritos. Maybe all of these burritos could work. That'd be great. A lot of burritos. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. Let's go with the burritos. How about this one? I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun little clip art burrito. That'd be a really funny, hilarious thing we could do there with the burrito here. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. And we're gonna go ahead and put the burrito in here. And we're gonna line it up with the game's burrito, which is more like a bag of chips. But it's gonna be a burrito now. Because it is, that's what they state in the game, that it is in fact a burrito. So let's go ahead and do that. Looks like that's the burrito right there. Alright, so we can pull something here. A little something I like to call work. Something some people don't like to do. But I'm going to try to actually do work here. That's just how I roll sometimes. So, very important aspect of doing this is I need to be able to utilize this thing called masking to work this out here. So I'm going to need to do this right before the burrito happens. So about right here would work just fine, I believe. Let's start a little bit earlier just to be safe. And we'll get going then. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up here. And I'm going to start the masking, okay? So with masking, we can go ahead and mask this out right here. So it looks like he's pulling it from behind, as he should be because it's a burrito. And it's not just something that comes out of nowhere, because it's a burrito. You know how that goes. Right. Okay, so there we go. However, we definitely want to do this as the negative, so then it's the other way around. You'll see what I mean soon. Just watch how this goes down. I think you'll enjoy how this happens here. So you see, it's like it's locked in there. It's secure. It's a secure burrito. However, it's a little bit too big. This burrito is a bit too massive. We should probably tone it down a little bit here, but not too much. That should be a good size. I think that should work. Oh, looks like I forgot to open up my Twitch alerts so I can actually see who the fuck did that. But hopefully it was someone who knows that I appreciate them. Krista the Pack 16, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, open up Twitch alerts in the dashboard here, so I don't feel like I ever miss out on anybody. See, there y'all are. Y'all being happy little people on that list there. You guys know that you're not just, people on the list to me, but I want to make sure people feel welcome when they do such things, so yeah, it's okay. So, with that done, that should be fine. And I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna do this. And now, this looks like it should be big enough, but actually maybe a little bit bigger. Like that. That should be fine. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do something that might blow your minds. I'm gonna make the burrito looks like he's holding the burrito. That'd be great, that he'd be holding the burrito. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Alright, so first off, I want to make sure this scene here. So it's right there. I made sure to hold it there. Good. Now then, I'm gonna move up a bit forward here. So that's all covered. And now, around here is where we're gonna start moving it. It looks like I have this locked. I need to not have this locked. There we go. Now we can move it around a bit. Good. So, I'm gonna head. It's gonna be coming up from the bottom here. So, I'm gonna move this to about before it comes up. Right there. Good. However, it looks like it's already coming up. Is that already coming up? That is. Alright, looks like I did this a bit too early. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna put this there. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put this there again. And now, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put this here. So now, when it comes up, like this, I'm gonna have it follow his hand. So now, it's gonna be trailing up there. However, the burrito's not actually there yet. So I'm gonna move it here. However, it looks like it's locked on there, so I might have fucked up a little bit there, but that's okay. That's okay. There we go. We fixed that problem now. So now we go ahead make sure it's following its hand. So about right there. And then right there. And then it's moving again. About right here. And then at this point is when I want to kill the mask. Because we're going to put it on top. So then it's going to follow. Once again, following the hand. And following onto the table. Good. Good. Alright. So now it looks like because I moved my head, I had a little bit of a problem there, but hopefully it'll be alright. With some basic tweens. And we're gonna look just right now just to see how this looks. It might look terrible, but I'm not sure yet. Just for right now, we'll check. We'll check how this looks. Okay. Definitely looks like I need to change some things at the end there, but we'll see. Sassy Lemons, thank you very much. Alright, let's see how this looks. Alright, definitely looks like I need to fix something right there at the beginning, but let's see how the tracking is. Alright, the placement looks great. Beginning, not so much, but we'll get there. You know? We'll get there. So, is it right here? Move this right there. And we'll move this right there. Perfect. So now... There we go. Absolutely what we want to see. That is absolutely what we want to see. So I'm going to go ahead right before we start moving the camera. I'm going to go ahead and make another keyframe. And we're going to move over a little bit. Keep it on line of where it is. I'm going to follow it with it. We're going to keep it right there. It's going to be a little silly looking. It's not going to be professional, but we're not professionals here. We're not Pixar. It's alright. It's okay to make mistakes. It's our video. There we go. Okay. So, we're going to see how this looks. It might need a little bit more tweaking, but we'll see.
Jake, here, have my burrito.
And it looks terrible, but I like it. It has a nice charm to it. It has a little sway going on there, but really, I mean, it's alright. It could be better, but I mean, it could be much worse. So, I mean, let's see here. In between here, it's looking like, you know, looking good, but I mean, I see the problem. I see the problem here. Alright, so I move this a little bit over that way. Okay, so it's still moving when it shouldn't be. Fair enough, okay. But you know what? I think I'm gonna just leave it like that. I think we're gonna leave it like that. It's a little wacky zany. And...
Jake, here, have my burrito.
And so I'll accept that, but it looks like there's a little bit of a little bit of a sparkle actually in the background there. At the very end, you can see it, the spark right there. So I'm definitely gonna have to move the basic spot a little bit over if I'm gonna stay with this one. So about right there should be fine. Let's see. It might be bad.
Here, have my burrito.
And okay, it looks like I definitely just got to make it bigger if I'm going to make that work. Which, you know, these things are out there. They happen. They happen. But, you know, that's life. Sometimes burritos give you problems. So I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. Right there. Okay. So, let's see how that looks.
Jake, here, have my burrito.
And perfect. So that is exactly what we're looking for. So now, with that said, I could make the burrito look more in tune with the colors of the video, but I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I've already committed too much to this terrible joke, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. But it's good to know that the option was there in the end anyway. So, really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and save this, paste that, go to the first frame over here, copy that frame, and paste that there. So any future frames we do will always be lined in perfectly in the middle. And we won't have any issues in the future. That's good. I'm glad. Alright, so we have our intro here. On the last video.
Alright, fine. Give me a burrito. Jake, here, have my burrito.
And so we can... Oh, looks like I need to move my audio a little bit here. And so it continues. There you go. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Okay. So I need to start back up here. I made sure before we went into this that I made this as bright as fucking possible when I was recording, because the game itself is very, very dark. So I made sure I cranked the brightness up as high as possible so people in the comments can shut the fuck up about it being too dark, because I understand it's a little bit hard to see, but if you just close your eyes and imagine, I'm sure you can picture what's going on. There's, you're in a jail and there's bad things happening. That's about all you really need to know. But I mean, I guess people don't really understand that concept, which makes sense. That's fine. People forgot how to be imaginative. That's life. So, regardless, I'm going to go ahead and find a good place to start this. Because last time, if you recall, we died. That's where we ended off our video. So we're going to go ahead and find a good spot to start this. Let's see what I was saying here. Looking really, really psychedelic. I don't know what I was talking about there. So, I was able to do this before. I was able to figure this out before. Now can I figure this out now in the year 2016? Hell if I know. You know what, that sounds like a great spot to start. 100% A+ material. I don't know why anyone would not want to start there. That just sounds perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Put that there. And we'll fade it in. Give it a good old fade. There we go. And so it continues. Happy little fades. So, I was able to do this before. I was able to figure this out before. Now can I figure this out now in the year 2016? Hell if I know. Alright, where's this son of a bitch? He's over there somewhere. I'm just gonna go this way. Alright. Okay. Is he gonna be here? He is. Alright, so here's the thing. It's very, very bright here, so I'm not too sure how this is actually going to be looking on the internet. However, I really don't want to abandon a good friend of ours, known as the CRISPR. I wonder how that would look right now. That looks really nice. I think that looks very pretty. I think that looks very good. However, I don't know if it's going to look that good on the actual video. So it looks like there's some screen tearing. That's kind of disgusting, but I mean, that's something you gotta live with. So, let's go ahead and we're gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and make a, right here, this should be as dark as it's probably gonna get, is around this area here. Usually, it's about that dark anyway. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna render out a small portion of this video. And we're gonna see how it looks with the CRISPR effect when I cranked all of the brightness up as max as I possibly could. So, test 14, because that feels like how many times I've actually had to fucking try to do this. And we're gonna go ahead and upload this to YouTube to see how this looks. Yeah, should be okay. Should be fine. Maybe, hopefully. We don't really know if it will be, but we'll see. It's an experimental thing. So, let's go ahead and try. Also, I went ahead and I rendered the Legend of Dragoon part. That's all done. I need to just upload that. Alright, so give me just one moment here and I will upload this to YouTube. Here we go. Alright, we're going to YouTube land. One of the safest places on the internet. That's a blatant lie, actually, but that's okay. Let's get this done then. Let's go ahead and load already. That'd be great if you could load. I'd really appreciate that, actually. This really hinders my process here. Could you load at all? No? Okay. Well, that's a little silly. Looks like that is a bit of a problem. We can't seem to use the YouTube as what we wanted to do to see if it'll work. So for now, we're going to go ahead and just pretend it will work. We're going to go ahead and just leave it as is. And if by the time we're done with this and I can't get a little sample upload it. We're just gonna balls to the wall and see how it turns out tomorrow with a full video upload. And if people complain again, I'm going to probably smack a hoe, and that's okay. Sometimes these things happen. Alright, so let's get right into this whole editing thing again. Alright, where's this son of a bitch? He's over there somewhere. I'm just gonna go this way. Alright. Okay. Is he gonna be here? He is. Don't mind me, sir. Don't mind me, sir. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna chill here for a moment and then we'll recuperate in a second. Okay, pal? Okay. Alright, you jump over there, sure. Looking good, pal. Looking real good. Also, I feel like I should mention for those curious, I actually will not be doing a game after rendering this evening or this morning like I usually do. I'll have to end the stream actually when the editing portion is done. I have come to realize my sleep schedule is more fucked than I, fucked when I was a younger, more spry boy. So I definitely could use another hour or two of rest. So when I do finish editing this, I'll be taking a nice little big boy nap, just so you know. I apologize if that makes you upset, but I have to make sure I have my energy for those streams that I've been doing a lot of lately, and truth be told, I haven't had really much free time at all, really, outside of all of those. So, I mean, hell, my brother needs to do his due, so I mean, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just edit. We can have fun editing, but there won't be a game during the rendering portion. I apologize. It's not that we're never gonna have that again. I'm just saying for this evening or this morning, we're gonna have to take a quick break from that, if that's okay. Thank you for understanding. Oh man, I wish you could be as fast as me. See, I'm from the Americas. We here run sometimes, unless we're on segways, in which case we don't run very much at all. Okay, you were right there, and I went the wrong way again. I should probably know my surroundings a bit better. Can you open that door? Huh, alright, cool. That's good to know. We got apples. Can't open this. I have this, that. Alright, we're alright, everything's good again. We're all happy. We're all happy campers. Hello. Oh, how do that'll do. Lily Raynard, nurse, September 14th, 2013. Another inmate died from the infection today. It might have been a heart attack due to heavy weight, but the symptoms described, heavy cough, vomiting, blood, trouble breathing, show a deeper and more complex condition. Autopsy revealed that the internal organs were already putreficated. What? Putrefacate? Putrefacted. Is that a thing? What? Putrefacted prior to death. The liver, kidneys, and stomach showed signs of heavy necrosis and looked like they have. I like how I was able to zoom in on there without having to do that in post-editing processes. I think it really brings out the character of Jake Hawkfield. It really shows you that, hey, just because he is a military man in prison doesn't mean that he got over his problem of being able to see things, so he has to lean really close to read the text on the tablet that's always on, it seems. I've been dead for days. This contradicts everything I learned in med school. The pathologist was as shocked as I was. It was his first autopsy on a victim from this, now very real, infection. Well, thankfully they just leave their laptops around like that. Something I noticed too, there was a segment of the last session where our friend Brian, he pointed out the fact that they had low technology with the old monitor at that checkpoint, which he called the fuck point. And I don't really understand actually now, because they had those low, monitor energy, all that other shit. But that motherfucker had a tablet which never turned off, and I don't really understand, but I'm gonna roll with it. And they don't even plug him in. They just leave him. They don't care. Medical locker keys required. Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? See, I said kitten. It's like a little baby cat. Because those are cute. What's this for? Probably somewhere important. That's good. Let's see. So right now, I am currently in... The last part when you zoomed in on the letters, was that automatic? The zoom out ended right when you finished reading it, and it was perfect. So perfect that it leaves me chills, cry. That was not automatic, actually. That we did that manually. That video actually took about 4 hours to edit. So, yeah. I'm glad you appreciate it, because that one was very, time-consuming, with all the things we did with it. And in the end, it wasn't really appreciated due to the fact that a lot of people couldn't see anything, because the game itself was very dark. So that was very disheartening, but... And then again, I'm used to being disappointed in myself and what I do, so that's okay. The med thing right there. So, I gotta leave this, go around? Yeah. Oh, no, I see where my outlet is. Okay, so... Okay, I gotta go that way. Okay. Alright, bucko. Let's do this. I wish I had my flashlight. I don't. Oh shit, this isn't even the way to go? Oh, that's awkward. Shoot. I could use this box. Totally use this. There's a thing up there. And you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do here? I'll tell you. I'm gonna be so good at this. Hell yeah. I still can't really see very well, but I'll take it. Alright, so far, I would like you to know that you're about to meet the next best character in Underhell. I believe he's actually better than Brian, as odd as that sounds. So I hope you like him. He's a good guy, and I think you'll appreciate the fact that he exists in this world that we've come to know and love together. The right? Okay. I'll follow you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Okay. If you couldn't tell there, I was hit by a boot that hit me in the head. Just so you know. Yeah, I'll even show you again, actually. The ends of the earth. Okay. See, you can see I got hit there.
I hope you're happy. You broke my booby trap with your face.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Do you know how long it took me to engineer this mechanism? It was a piece of shit anyways. Damn. It's really hot in these brand new masks. I miss my old one. Well, boy, you look surprised. I'm the one who should be. You know, you're the first person I talked to in months. Hell, maybe even weeks. That's something, isn't it? I need to take a break anyway. There's no way I can work when someone who's not wearing the required equipment is around.
Oh.
You could get sick, you know. I use a lot of those cleaning products and a bunch of shit that's not good for your eyes or your nose. You can get cancer, you know. I read that in the magazine.
Huh. Okay. I will be taking this stuff then. And these. Locker security room key, thank you. I'll sign in too. There we go. Gotta make sure you sign
Why'd
in.
you do that for? I picked up that old sign in the trash.
That was me readjusting my microphone there. I wasn't really a fan of the positioning. It makes a loud sound when I do that. I apologize.
I picked up that old sign in the trash. Thought it'd be good decoration.
You know, reasons.
My breaks are boring now. I used to do magic tricks with cards or play solitaire. but a damn rat chewed my playing cards.
Aw.
Can you believe it? Of all the things he could chew, he decided to go through my card deck. And now all I can do during my break is just bang my little pipe against a bigger pipe and try to match the echo. It's fun. Oh, it's fun. But solitaire is just way more fun to me. If only Rick could bring me that new card deck. But I heard he passed away. Hey, maybe you can bring me a new card deck. Tell you what, you see that vent right there? Well, there's no way you're gonna open it without the proper tool. For the past days, I've been changing the old rusty vents with these new air filter titanium vents. They're just unbreakable. The only way to get past them is to unscrew the 4 bolts on the edges, and for that, you need a little wrench that I might just happen to have in my toolbox.
Is this a dream? No, actually. As odd as this sounds, this is actually not a dream at all. Apparently, that disease that was going about ended up doing some really weird stuff, and I don't know how it happened, but the jail cells opened, and now everyone's kind of running amok, and people kind of a little bit crazy. That's why that one fellow with the light was attacking people, which aka me, because he was infected by the problematic disease.
So tell you what, bring me some cards, and I'll give you that wrench, so you can open those vents. Trust me, it'll make your life a whole lot easier.
Okay, sir. I will confirm.
Good. Now look, I've been wanting to pull off this card trick, but I need 5 cards to make it work. So if you can bring me 5 cards, then I'll give you that wrench. You can bring me the rest later. And in case you didn't know, 52 cards makes a full deck. So start counting.
What if I just find a pack for you? That would be great. I also took your boots. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, but you know how it goes around these parts. Well, oh. Hey.
Me? I'm just passing by. Just passing by. You know, this place has a crazy event system. I'm really serious. It goes pretty much everywhere. It's well, it's a maze.
You were looking for the word labyrinth, but I mean, you were close. So I'll give it to you. X gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First you're gonna pop, then we're gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. I'm gonna go now. He goed. Later, buddy. I have a pipe now, and I can kick. I like kicking. And I now have been given the ability to do so again. And I have a flashlight. Laundry, huh? That's fine. I'm gonna keep looking around, see what I can find. This looks nice. Ah, I see where I am. Okay. Well, I'll just keep looking around. I don't know what that yellow bar is on my left side, but... Oh, for those who didn't see it, I actually posted on my Tumblr for the first time in a long time. Because I'm not really a huge fan of Tumblr these days, but I thought you guys might appreciate this. I did a little mic check 1 2 before the stream. Not stream, I'm sorry. Before the recording. And I thought I might share.
X gon' give it to you, gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, X gon' give it to you. Don't let it go. X gon' pop, don't let it go. X gon' don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, he gon' live it to you. X gon' let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, he gon' live it to you. X gon' don't let it go. X gon' give it to you, he gon' live it to you. X gon' give it to you, gon' give it to you.
I just thought I would share that, you know, in case anyone wants to sign me on their label, I'm available. Let me know. I'll get back to work now, though. Hopefully it's not too important. Hopefully, anyway. Another flashlight. Neat. The infirmary, if I needed that. Another vent. I know where I am. I'm breaking everything. Meh. Well, I guess now I really don't gotta worry about everything. Now I'm just a cool guy moving around the vents. I don't gotta get beaten up anymore. I'm just having a fun day. Lockers, I have a locker room key, right? I think so. I should. If I don't, then I fucked up. I can't really see too much in some areas, but that's okay. You don't gotta see everything to be a badass. Alright, so... Oh, Seaconks, your father owns a record label and you'll have me sign within a week. That's really good to hear. Thank you. I look forward to working with your father. Just tell him my contact details and I'll be sure to get back to him. Thank you. Oh, that door should open. Ah. Yes. Oh, okay. That was neat. Huh? Ah. You know what? I also would like to point out, where the fuck is everybody? I don't know. Oh yeah, I should probably look at this. Roy Duncan, security, September 12th, 2013. I just realized something. We keep the second floor access very secure. Every stair access point is either locked by a fence or under heavy surveillance. But what about the butchery? Inmates have duties in the kitchen all the time. It's right next to the butchery. Who thought of doing that? I made my report to the warden. He ordered the creep of a butcher, Victor, to lock down the butchery after every shift and to give the keys back to the warden every night before lights out. As for the kitchen keys, Mitch has those. Man, Roy, why you gotta be so dramatic and shit? Go work on a movie trailer. I found a card. All right. Moving on up and... In Canada, we trust asks, Hey Cry, how's life? Question, is the cheaper version of Sony Vegas worth it? It's called Movies, I think of, or whatever. For someone who can't afford the full pro version. That's a good question. I actually am not sure. I've genuinely not used it before, so anything I say can and will be held against me in the court of I don't know anything. So I can't rightfully say yes or no. Good luck though. Good luck. What in the world? Alright, what did this say? Apparently the butchery has access to the second floor, the butchery keys, and the warden's office in the high security block. Okay. I found a battery, I found these. Everything's looking up so far. I've definitely come a long way since my days in a prison cell. I'm glad. Door unlocked? Oh yeah, I forgot I had these keys. It's pretty dark in here, but I'm sure I'll find my way. Maybe. Hope so. I found a banana. Still dark. I found a bowl. Don't want it. Probably another burrito. Alright, see, here's an instance of the source lighting. As I stated earlier, the lighting is cranked up to absolute maximum. However, in some parts there is simply no light without a flashlight. As you can see right here, you can't see fucking anything. Even if you take off the filter that we put on, the crisper filter, it's a garbled mess. So regardless, there is not really much we can do in this situation. However, commenters on YouTube will find a reason to get grumpy at me and blame myself for the problem. But, you know, that's life for you. Still dark. I found a bowl. Don't want it. Probably another burrito. Alright, I'm liking this. That was a nice little lock. Alright, I'm just gonna load up on foods, I guess. I mean, like, assuming this is not a dream sequence, people are gonna wake up tomorrow and they're gonna be like, where our food go? And then I'll have to explain why I have stains on my shirt that might be a little greasy. And they'll probably shank me because of it. That's okay. It'd be worth it because I would be full and satisfied. And that's really all you gotta be sometimes. Full and satisfied. That butchery key is required. Okay, I knew that. So, Warden is that way. Let's see if I can get there. As What? Let's see. Let's see. So last time I came this way, a loading screen happened. And it didn't happen this time. Good. Good. Oh, nope. There it is. That's pretty amusing there, the timing. You know, you love when that kind of stuff happens. It really gives it some character, you know. It's very... It's amusing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, place. Are you by chance open, or do I gotta find another way in? I'm good. Thank you. That's already open. Nothing in you. Alright. Also, did you check the levels section too? I watched some tutorial videos and they recommend using levels section. I don't mind the current one though. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about using levels and computer RGB to studio RGB. I know exactly what that is. And honestly, it might work out, it might not. At this point in time, really, it just depends on how big of a dick I want to have or not. I could have this super schlong and just go with what I have, or have a baby dick and just, you know, try my best to crank up everything and make it look like a garbled mess. Honestly, it might work out with that, who really knows? But I don't know right now. But that's why we wanted to upload a video to YouTube at this point in time, but it looks like YouTube doesn't want to be up right now. It might be up now, though. We'll see. We'll check. Let's see if it is. It looks like it isn't. That's okay. That's fine. No, it's not actually. That's pretty, yeah, that's kind of fucked. That's a little fucked up. Also, this is the old, monitor. They need the plasmas. We'll get it one day. I don't think there's anything really here. You know what? We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with a computer RGB to studio RGB. We're gonna go with that, though. We're just gonna go with it. It's gonna look like a little bit faded on our end when we're editing it, but knowing our experience with how YouTube has been, it's gonna make it darker on the actual video itself. So, I'm just gonna gun for the fact that, hey, it should work. Yeah. This is the old, monitor. They need the plasmas. We'll get it one day. I don't think there's anything really here. But this one looks in. Hello, Cry, how's life? My dad broke my computer last Wednesday, so the rest of the days I'm with an endless void of boredom and depression. Got any advice for me? StarKid1134. I recommend drugs. No, you shouldn't do that. You could get into maybe walking. Walking is always a fun thing to do. There's also, you know, you might have a handheld video game console. You could also start a gang. I don't recommend that last one very much, but you know, there's books. That's also a good one. And there is, I don't know, maybe get a job if you're old enough, and you would be able to eventually afford your own computer. And then your father, if he breaks it, you can look at him and be like, you broke it, you buy it. And then bam, you get him with that line that I'm sure you've been wanting to say to your father a long time. You know, just give it a whirl. Just give it a whirl. Interesting. Got that one open. Okay, that's where the warden's office is, so that's actually quite helpful. Can I go up there? Alright, cool. Where are you taking me? Are we finding something? This looks like it's gonna be good. And there's this way. Man. Oh. Alright. Huh? Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just head to the warden's office and... Well, thank you very much, the Doom Lord 7. That's very nice of you to say. And know that that is an option. Cool. Daisuke, not so much. I've had some issues with stories lately. I'd rather not talk about it currently right now, though. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, though. Cool. The warden's office is probably gonna be locked. But that's something I'll just have to live with. Medical locker's key sounds really helpful. I'm gonna go this way. What's this? Oh. Good. Shining yourself on things. never not want to do that. Alright, so these things might crack. They're not crack, just make me fall. I don't know, man. I don't know everything. That did fall. I'm gonna get killed doing this. Fuck it. It's really dark over here. Like, darker than dark. Advanced darkness. Is it awkward to listen to yourself playing games? I've been doing this for years. If it was still awkward at this point in time, I definitely joined the wrong profession at that point in time, if that is actually accurate. No, it's fine. It's fine. This way. No. This way. Yes. This way. All right. This way? Huh? What the? Oh shit. Dude, you need a hug. Why do I need a hug? Where did that even come from? I feel fine. Shit. Oh shit, there's multiples. Oh, they're pissed off. I didn't hear. Alright. So, this is a thing now. There's apparently really angry people. There's 2 of them there. I wonder why they're so upset. I don't think I did anything to them. Is there any particular reason why you're still whispering? I mean, why do we always have to talk so loud? Why can't we just relax and speak calmly and gently and carefully and, you know, just have a nice civil conversation without raising our voices? Why am I afraid? I have a pipe. I'll kill them. I will straight murder them. Hiya! Hiya! Simple as that. Hiya! Ka! Hiya! Easy. You forget that Jake Hawkfield is a very talented person. He was a military man. Whoa! Except you come out of nowhere. This is some bullshit. I don't know where that guy came from. I'm gonna go ahead and close this door now and fix myself up a little bit. Eat a sandwich, eat my burrito, drink the drinks, eat this apple, and spray myself in the face. Alright. Is there another one? No. Found another. You know what? I want to make a little silly joke again. It's very unnecessary, but I would like to do it. It's completely unnecessary. In fact, it's a really dumb idea, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it really quick. Don't mind me. I have to go ahead and go into here and make sure to get my big beef burrito. There we go. Good. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and make this tiny. There we go. Good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put it right there. Yes, that should work just fine. Okay, so now that that is in there, we're gonna go ahead and make sure it starts fading in with it. So by the time it gets to about there, it should be fully in. But because we're gonna have it overlaying it, has to be faded in a bit beforehand. So we're gonna go ahead. Door now. There we go. And fix myself up a little bit. Eat a sandwich, eat my burrito, and there. Good deal. So we took care of that and we ate our burrito. And it should be fine. Door now. And fix myself up a little bit. Eat a sandwich, eat my burrito. Good. We ate the burrito. Drink the drinks, eat this apple, and spray myself in the face. Alright. Is there another one? No. Found another sandwich though. Is that a hard hat? I put a hard hat on. If I could find a mirror right now, I'd be happy. I can't even see that, it's just pitch black. Alright. Thank you for that rating, Sagacious Man. I really appreciate that. That's very sweet of you. Thank you very much. Well, regardless of anything, I'm having a... I understand the burrito should in fact be smaller to fit inside the box. However, that would involve me doing a little bit more work with this actual layer right here. And honestly, I'm a lazy piece of shit, and the idea is already implemented there. It doesn't have to be perfect. People get the idea that it is in fact a burrito, and it is in fact meant to be right there and symbolizes what it is. It doesn't have to be confined in the actual square. The idea hasn't been implanted deeply within the eyes of the viewer, so it should be fine. It should be fine as it is. If I could find a mirror right now, I'd be happy. I can't even see that. It's just pitch black. All right. Well, regardless of anything, I'm having a good time in Underhell. I'm able to roam around, collect cards for the creepy guy in the vent, beat up people again just like Mama always taught me. That there was a little bit of a dark joke. It could be taken dark, or it could be taken a little bit lighter. It could be taken in a sense of, does as Mama does, or in the sense of, hey, yo, that guy being a dick to you, you kick his ass, boy. I'm like, alright, Mama, I'll take him out. So really, that's just it's an interpretational joke. It could be going either way, whichever one person prefers. Hell yeah. Nothing to not enjoy. I have a feeling all these are ungoinable, considering they're pitch black as well. I hear noise. Okay. That was a light. Huh? Oh, hey! Hey! There we go. I caved his head in. Good. So, are you locked by chance? Oh, you're not. Oh, this might be. Gone to the west block. Back in 20 minutes. Son of a bitch. Oh. Someone broke in. Interesting. Alright. Well, how am I gonna get there? I gotta get to the west block now. That's a whole nother area. I was in this area, and now I gotta go another area? This is unfair. Do you see all this part right here where I'm not talking for about 10 minutes? That's actually all pretty much cutscene and dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue and plot happening towards the end of this episode, and I think people will appreciate it. Gotta make a man move around so much. I just want to relax, eat chips. Now I have to worry. You gotta make me worry. This isn't what I signed up for in Underhell at all. Huh. Here's a virtual hug. I'm sorry you're upset. I'm not even upset. I don't understand why people think I'm upset for some reason. I don't. What? My tone would be a lot different if I was upset. WTF, mate? Oh, well. Get it? Oh, I guess there's a limit to 20 batteries. I guess that makes sense. That is a lot of batteries, so. Alright, right there, I'm here. So, have you ever put any hidden messages in a video? Yes, I have actually several times in the past. They're fun. They can be enjoyable. So, I want to go to West. Calnex, I live in the Eastern time zone. West. I'm gonna go in here. I don't know where this is gonna take me. Well, I'm gonna go in here. And I'm gonna find another battery, apparently. And another card. That's 3 cards already. And I found this, and a glow stick. Man, everything's good. So, did all this happen, like, while I was sleeping? Or something? How was... Angel, you understand me. Thank you very much. Was I not woken up during all this? Like, this seems like something that would wake a person up, like...
Well,
oh.
What a coincidence.
I found my friend again.
I was just looking for you. I wanted to tell you something, but I don't remember what it was. Well, anyways, have you found my cards yet? I haven't forgot about that.
No, I have 3, if you can work with that.
You know, I got a guitar up there in my quarters. I don't always bring it with me because I don't want to break it, you know. Maybe I'll bring it along next time I go there. I'll play you a little something.
Okay. I'm gonna sign my name on this.
Why are you writing on that?
Craddock, did you ever dance so ababably in a party because you were drunk and you were regretting the fuck out of it after waking up the next morning? At my mother's wedding, which sadly didn't last too long. However, at the wedding, the party afterwards, I got a little very drunk, and I had a mosh fight with a transgender man, and that was fun. I enjoyed that, and yeah, that was good times. Yeah.
It's a decoration.
I know it is, but I make it better with my signatures, my handwriting. See you soon too, sir. My handwriting. I'm sorry, the term is actually crossdresser. He himself is homosexual. However, he dresses up as a female when he goes to parties in drag, but he does it, for fun, not for identifying as a female. So I'm sorry. The actual identification of that would just simply be a homosexual crossdresser. My apologies. Is that of a Picasso level? And if you can appreciate it, you are not an art connoisseur, monsieur. Very, very great man, by the way. His name was Billy. I actually grew up with them. Their names, Billy and William, the homosexual couple I grew up with. Very nice guys. One of them was very hairy, but that's okay because he was a nice man. And yeah, I spent a lot of time with them growing up. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm so accepting of people of the homosexual nature and transgender nature and all that such, because I grew up around these people. These are my people. These are my homies. That's just how it is, man. So I mean, it's all welcome here. That's not even a thing. Either way, I gotta go find the West Block so I can get my West ass up inside that warden's office, so I can get that butchery key, so I can get up in there to the second floor. I fell down again. Fair enough. I need to get through here. I can't. Son of a bitch. That's okay. I know where to go. Can't open this. That's okay. I gotta go this way, and then I'll be safe. No more monsters, just happy-go-lucky fun times. Why are you closed? Now I can open there. East Wing access. Cray, have you ever think about your last videos that you made? Like, have you ever think that your videos are ... enjoyable to your viewers? By the way, thank you for helping me know what is Undertale by your videos, smiley face. You're welcome, first off. Second off, I have no idea what you mean. East Wing access. I don't need to go into the East Wing, actually. I would like to go into the West Wing if that would be so nice. It would be. It'd be very nice. There we go. I mean, I'll go in there regardless. I got nothing better to do. I'm just kind of walking around aimlessly. I mean, I have a sort of an aim, but I've seen better. East Wing. Well, Seaconks, yes, that is in fact a reference. Okay, so that didn't work out too hot. I guess I need a better key access there. Let's just, Harlid, what the fuck emote is that? Soda Poppin' has a lick emote now. Great, I did not notice that. Of course he does. Let's just, let's find a map. Where's the map at? You have a map by chance? Map in here. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. I think I can get around if I just go back and look around a bit. I need to, trim this because I don't need to know all this shit. Map in here. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go back. Alright, so I can go ahead and trim this audio here. And then I can go ahead and do this here. What was I saying here? Gotta love them little things. Don't need that part. It's really dark in here. Oh, looks like we're fighting today. Okay. Or maybe I do. Gotta love them little things with the load. Yeah. Okay, so I'm right here. Alright, we can go. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Go ahead and unpair that so then we can use this. And we'll go ahead and do a simple fade like this. There we go. I'm just gonna go back. I'm right here. I gotta get there. Okay. It's really dark in here. Oh. Apparently you got a problem with me. Watching your editing tricks and effects is always super helpful and fun to learn from. Also hilarious. He said funny, but I like to put myself up on a pedestal to make myself feel even cooler than I already am. Best editing spoof you did was in Corpse Party, where you put a smock little education time for those who didn't know what a smock was. I like to do things sometimes that, could help teach people how to be a better human and know what weird things are that they probably wouldn't need to know in the first place. So that's why we have these editing streams here for some people who don't even actually make videos, but they might be able to learn a thing or two about Vegas if they actually wanted to in the future one day. So yeah, I appreciate that. You gotta grow up. These were the prisoners? These weak motherfuckers? These are the prisoners? This is embarrassing. This is the kind of shit you guys had to protect us all from? These weak sons of bitches. A toddler would not be able to be harmed by these people. This guy maybe. But not so much. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna take it. These people leave bowls? Oh, hey, is that an ace? Can you add a small video clip inside another video? So like there's the main screen and then in the corner have another video playing at the same time. Yes, actually that's very simple. I could do that right now if you would like. I could show you a very simple method to do so. Let me go in really quick to grab a video for this project that we would like to do. Well, let's go ahead and just actually steal something from an older segment here. So we'll go ahead and take this. We can easily use the audio, but we're just going to use the video portion for now. But all we really have to do is go ahead, pull this in there, and now the easiest part here, open up Event Pan Crop, and then just zoom it out a bit. Bam. And then we want to put it somewhere. We can put it up there, wherever our little heart desires. Look at us, we're face cammers now, but except instead of a face cam, it's even more video games. It's kind of crazy, a video game within a video game. It's insane, man, really. This is, trust me, it's playing, but for some reason that's just a scene where I'm just sitting there with dialogue. Probably should have picked a better scene. Maybe we can move on a little bit ahead here. Nope, that's just a whole lot of dialogue going on, not too much action. Yep, very, very just a lot of dialogue. But as you see, there's a video playing up there. I hope that helps you out, and there you go. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. These were the prisoners? These weak... I've already listened to that part. Hello! I got the Ace of Hearts for him. I'm gonna go ahead and spray myself. What are some reasons why you use Sony Vegas over editing softwares like Adobe Premiere? I picked up Sony Vegas 9 years ago, when Sony Vegas was a bit, considered at least, a bit more of the top tier. So it's really just a comfort thing. It's sort of like growing up with Southern food, but it's a bit rustic and it's not exactly the highest quality stuff in the world, but it makes you comfortable when you eat it. And even though you could have the high quality spaghetti, sometimes you just want those country fried potatoes. So I just consume my Southern fried steak and everyone else can have their delicious lasagnas. And eat some apples and chocolate. Fruits and chocolate. Best combination you can ever have. I don't know if that's really true. But I know people do like them strawberries with chocolate. I hear that's pretty popular. Alright. How about you? This is the laundry. This should be fine. Off to sleep. Good night chat. Good night cry. Hope you get some damn sleep rhythms back to semi-normal levels. And you don't get stuck with sleep paralysis or counting sheep like 4,000 times. Mostly the sleep paralysis junk. That stuff sucks. Yeah, good night all. Good night ZEMEA. I have actually never had sleep paralysis, but I have been told by numerous sources that it is definitely no fun, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much, and hopefully you do not have some either, because that doesn't sound very fun to have. Storage. Probably have a whole bunch of fun in here. Like this. I could use this to make a bomb. I don't know if that's actually true, but I know if you want to inhale that, you would die. So you probably shouldn't want to inhale that. So don't inhale that. Or as a certain Blendtec employee would say, don't breathe this. You see, that's a reference to the Blendtec commercials. I guess you could call them... No, they're more just videos on the internet. Where he would just blend something completely random, like a phone or a toy or just something silly. And then after he blends it in the Blendtec blender, he opens the lid and there's fumes and smoke and such. And he says, "Oof, don't breathe this." So that's a little nod there to the old man. I don't know where I am. I'm in West Block. Never mind, I know where I am. Hello. Oh. Huh? Hello? Ah. You gonna start a problem? Open it up. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real! See, that's a reference to the song Knock, Knock, Open Up the Door, It's Real. It's a non-stop something in the stainless steel. And then it's first we're going pop, then we're gonna roll, then we let it pop, don't let it go. So that's the second time I've referenced that song. I'm a little bit addicted, it seems. And it's video games. Weird how that combines the two, huh? Another one's coming? No? Good. So, Richard Monroe. Security. September 9th, 2013. This is getting unbearable. I'd heard about this infection, but as far as I knew, it remained contained on the upper floors where this weird shit was going on. An inmate died this morning. He was literally rotten when we found him. Like he was toasted alive, not only in actual fire. I fucked that line up, that's okay. It looked like he was cooked, but not burned. Can you show your preview settings, please? I don't really know if there's really much preview settings, but I mean, you know, I'm just on best full, and I mean, like, what would exactly I show? Oh, I know what you want. Never mind, I'm silly, don't mind me. Yeah, sure, let me get that for you. I should be in here, and there we go. Is that what you wanted? No, wait, it was this. No. Shitballs, what was it? Preview device? No, I've already looked there. This thing right here, this should be it. Is that what you wanted? I think this is what you wanted. Well, hopefully this helps you. Here you go. I request you might take a screenshot so I don't have to send it here for too long. But, that's what I use right there. Hopefully that helps. If not, then, fuck. But there you go. It's hard to describe it, but it's giving me nightmares. Containing a disease in laboratories with proper measures was difficult enough, from what I heard. But containing a disease among dirty, low-level scum of humanity is impossible. That's fucked up. We have rights too, you know? Alright? I'm Jay. Hello, Cray. Have you ever tried Peruvian food? I don't believe I have, actually. I'm willing to give it a shot sometime. I'm not opposed to the idea, but I don't believe I have. I should look into that. Jake motherfucking Hawkfield. You don't treat me like that. I'll kill you. Wish me luck. I have a second interview later today. Good luck, J Fox. I hope you get it. I'm gonna get up there. Eventually. But I'm now in the West Wing. Hello. Aw, oh shit, this is the Wardens. Oh, Warden, did you die, dude? Dude. I think the Warden might have bit the dust. Can we get some Bible thumbs for the Warden? It seems like he is possibly dead. It looks like he even took his bloody fingerprints and run them across his daughter's portrait here. I don't believe a portrait's the proper term, but it is indeed a photograph. And every time I look at this, it makes me laugh. That's kind of fucked up of me, actually. I'm gonna go now. What a sweetheart. fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. That was a weird sound. I'm gonna take this though. I have a feeling I'm gonna need this. So you know what? Go ahead. I'm just gonna put it somewhere where I won't forget it. Alright, I'm gonna remember laundry room table. Say that with me. Laundry room table. Laundry room Lloyd Allen. Lloyd Allen. Oh. Oh. Lloyd Allen. Security. September 13th, 2013. Hello, Cry. Did you know that full means drunk in Swedish? I did not know that, actually. Thank you very much for that knowledge bomb. I stuck my left arm in an automated door today. I was halfway across the Western L. Fuck Faceless Cry and fuck his faceless fans. Why did that guy get blocked? That's no fun. I thought that was a nice post. I'm sorry you got blocked. I mean, I agree with the first part, but the second part's not very nice. Janelle wing. No medical bays around, and right there on the wall, medical locker. I rushed towards it, struggling to open it. I would like to know whose brilliant idea was it to lock the emergency medical lockers. It took me 15 minutes to get to the nearest medical bay with my bone sticking out of my arm. Did I brighten the footage? Yes, I actually did. I made sure to play this at the brightest possible. I was passed out. I reported the incident to Terrence. Apparently they had the lock. Apparently, I'm gonna go ahead and trim that part there. I reported the incident to Terrence. Runner, thank you very much for 4 months. I really appreciate that. I'm recording my second podcast in an hour. Well, good luck, Mio-tan. I hope you have a good time. Terrence. Apparently they had to lock the medical... I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that there's no issue there. Incident to Terrence. Apparently they had to lock the medical lockers due to the drug trafficking in the South Wing. I stopped feeling sorry for Rick after this. For those who don't know, Rick was the drug-addicted guard that ended up overdosing and dying. For your information, your fact link on YouTube is broken. I actually forgot that I linked that there, and I need to update the directory that it goes to, because I deleted that actual blog that it linked to before, because I have 2 facts, and there's no reason to have 2 facts. But if you need a fact, there's one below the stream, and I hope that helps you out. So Rick was the drug-addicted fool who got all them things locked up in the first place. Well, thank you, Elevate Proxy. That's very nice of you to even say. Fuck you, Rick. This right here, I could access that if you weren't such a shit, Rick. Good. I'm glad you're dead. I'm glad, Rick. Because you're a dick. And I thought better of you at one point in time. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that lever would have opened all these cells. Fair enough. Alright, so since I technically have the warden's office key, I could go right back. I made a big old sound. But do I want to go back yet? I don't know. Just don't know. I mean, probably. Realistically speaking, that's most likely the best course of action. The musical link in Underhell Part 3 links to the wrong song, I believe. Really? I'm gonna go ahead and look that up right now. That shouldn't be a thing. But let me go check to make sure. So let's see here. Underhell Part 3. Go ahead and look. Alright, let's see here. I have it linked to Sam Davies' Unwind is the name of the song. Ah, you are right, actually. I did in fact link the wrong one. That is a little silly of me. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not realize that. Sam Davies' Unwind. That's what I get for being stupid. Thank you very much for pointing that to my attention there. There we go. I went ahead and fixed that. Apache 2, thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Alright, here we go again. Especially considering these doors are locked. Wish I could get up there, but I'm not that spry. I'm too old. Too greasy. Oh, never mind. I'm good. I got this. You found an Amaterasu retexture for the dog in Stardew Valley. Well, I'm glad you seem to be enjoying yourself. Good for you. I'm glad. Up. Where you go? Ah, I can't open that. It's really dark, but thank you for putting... I don't know what kind of paint you use for this shit, but it's very helpful. Med bay's that way, and then this is security. Okay, this is just taking me back. But I mean, it's good to know where the hell these things go. This is... Oh, I know where this is. Okay. Cry is a sociopath who fakes emotions. I'm glad he's showing his true colors or lack thereof. Yes. That's where I first came into the West Wing. Good. Well, fair enough. I'm gonna head back then. And I'm gonna go explore a little bit more of the Underhell labyrinth system of vents. Because, I mean, they're important. We're really far underground, so you gotta be able to breathe. And that's what these vents are for. You don't got these vents, y'all gonna die. Very good stuff here. I will be taking this. And this. And I will also be using it, considering I am very full on fucking stuff. Go ahead and eat these. Just eat them. Don't want to go around. Just eat a bunch of fruit. Eat that. Eat this. Drink that. Probably tastes good. This one too? Sure. And eat these. No reason to hold out. Just indulge yourself. Indulge your senses. I don't really know what that means, but that's a bedpan, I believe. Or something for surgical. Most of my friends have real life jobs, so I can't game, or so they can't game with me at late. No, I'm sorry, I can't seem to read today. So they can't game with me late at night. I keep your stream on the second monitor while I'm gaming, and it makes me feel like I have friends again. Keep up the good work. I love you. Well, that sounds very lonely, but I appreciate the message regardless, because that, I believe that came from the heart. And, you know, you're a good person, and I'm sure that when you poop, it's just nothing but flowers. Or something for surgical. Flowers covered in shit, of course, but still. To go to when it's not inside someone's belly yet. Give me this. That's still gonna be locked. Alright. Fucking ball sacks. Well, unless I can go through here. Nope. Alright. Not supposed to be here right now. Okay, that's fine. I'll head back to the West Wing now and open that warden's office. Alright, so right there's a lot of trimming I want to do there. Let's see what this is. And loading screen. That's just me talking to myself at that point. I do that sometimes. I'm a little fucked up in the head, I guess. Alright. So, go ahead. And I got a little bit longer, I guess. Why not? Have a little fun with it, you know? Experiment. We're in college, everyone. But at a warden's office. Okie dokes. Warden's office. I have your key. Thank you. Alright, buddy-o. Explain yourself. What happened? Quentin Pierce. Warden. September 14th, 2013. Separating my personal life from my work is becoming more and more difficult. Watching this while I'm with my son and my girlfriend at the hospital. Thanks for keeping myself entertained while he's here. You rock. Well, checkmate 64. Hopefully whatever reason that you're at the hospital right now, it's not too serious, and anyone that is in need of being at the hospital in the first place feels better very soon. Thumbs up. I wish I could have talked to her one last time to tell her I'm sorry. I need to get out of this place. Is Cry just editing videos? Yes, actually, we won't be doing anything past editing today. Normally, we play a game while rendering the video after the editing process is finished. However, I need to get some rest because I have Legend of Dragoon to stream later today. And my teeth clicked a little bit there. That was a little bit weird. I'm sorry if that made people uncomfortable. But the baby boy needs his sleepy times. At some points. Just to let you know. Whose brilliant idea was it to place the warden's office right next to the lunatics in the high security block? It's like a zoo day at night. Hey Cry, I don't want to make you uncomfortable, but what's your sexuality? People keep saying you're gay, and honestly I don't think that's true. Even if it is true, I wouldn't mind. Really, I don't really care. I mean, I'll eat out a bitch, I'll suck a dick, I don't give a fuck, man. As long as everyone's having a good time, it don't matter, son. It's like a zoo day at night. I've been instructed to keep the butchery keys since it's apparently the only non-secured access to the upper floor. I'll keep it in my safe by my boat. It's your kid and thanks again, thumbs up. Well, there you go, man. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully he's alright. Boat. If I ever forget the code, all I gotta do is duck. Alright. Duck. That means it's under here, yeah? Yep. 6285. Fair enough. And you have chocolate you were holding out? And you had the king card? Oh, I gotta go find the guy then. Good deal. I found him on the high security block. Nice. Can we get some Kappa Prides and chat, please? Nice. And this? Yup. That was your boat. Was it 6285? 6285. Exactly. Angel, you understand me. Thank you very much. I have a great memory today. It's very rare. Whoops. That's not it at all. 6285. There we go. That's a very... See, here's a very odd bug. For some reason, after I opened this, my character started to spin. I'm not too sure why. And again, that screen tearing, very prevalent. Whatever. Regardless, very odd bug right here. That's a very... What? That happened? Okay. Good. Alright. Excellent. I have the butchery keys. Yep, let's get moving. I'm gonna go ahead and take this and I'll sell this on some kind of service that sells shit. Actually, I wanna go find my guy friend. He was around here, right? I think so. Which one though? I could probably get up from one of these, right? Hey, Cry, I've been having trouble sleeping at night the past week, I'm sorry. But you streaming the morning with your calming, soothing voice has been putting me to sleep. But could you maybe start streaming 2 hours sooner? I would like to get to bed sooner, thanks. Well, for one, thank you very much. For two, I cannot promise that. I sadly am really bad with keeping a schedule. I tend to start actually recording these videos that I'm editing at a much later time than I normally should be. I recorded this at about 2:30 this morning. And to give you an idea of what time it is now, it's currently 5:30. So really, I'm just really lazy and I procrastinate too much. But GB Super Comic Guru, thank you very much regardless though. I should be able to. Like this one I could get up there if I pulled something over. I could go through here, but that's the floor level. I want to go up. Let me use this box. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna hop on up. It's gonna be great. Okay. This Pokie. Thank you very much. This is a little baby box. I need a eating grilled peanut butter and jelly with avocado in it. Surprisingly, it's pretty good. Who knew? That sounds really fucking weird, actually. But if you like it, then go right ahead. A little bit bigger than that. Like this one, I can double stack. We could do that, right? Just double stack the boxes. Well, thank you very much, Narlask. Hopefully it gets better. Bam. 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 Okay. All right. Fragile box. Stay on top of that box. Come on. There you go. There we go. There we go. All right. So I believe this is where he is. Yeah. Hey, are you still here, man? Movable Tiger, you fucked up the dance game. You're supposed to use a capital D and I believe a capital G as well. I'm not too sure though. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Buddy-o, hey, there you are. I got your cards, buddy.
You found 5 cards! And that is a nice deck you got here.
See that I'm making a joke there. He's a nice deck you have there, and I believe that's what the intended line was meant to even deliver. So I look down to simulate me looking at my cock.
Gimme!
Here you go.
Nice! Now I can practice that trick. I think I owe you something, boy. I keep my promises. Let me just get that hammer for you.
What?
Now wait. Was it a hammer or a screwdriver? What you gonna do with it anyway? I mean, what do you need pliers for? Huh. No sense of humor. You got no sense of humor. All right. Here's what I promised you.
I have no sense of humor. I have no sense of humor.
Good. Now, you see that vent with the 4 little bolts on the edges? All you gotta do is unscrew them. And once all 4 are out, the vent should just fall, and you should be able to get through. All right. Now back to that magic trick.
Good luck, man. You got it.
So I put this one like that, and then I take this one out. Remember. And then I put it back
Well, I appreciate that, Daniel Smith. Thank you very much for sharing.
in, and... Now wait.
He's got it.
I can't do that shit with 5 cards. That's
Yes,
stupid.
you can. I believe in you.
I gotta go anyway. Duty calls. Some nasty stuff to clean, some ugly vermin to kill, some chocolate bars to take, and some smokes to, well, smoke. You know, the usual. I do hope our paths will cross again. Thanks for bringing those cards. I'll be going soon. I'll just see you when I see you. Not too early, not too late.
Okay, man. You take care. I'm gonna write my name on this. Good. And now I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing this part. There we go. And you. Excellent. This is a gift to you. Use it as you will. Maybe as a table. Maybe.
See you later.
See you later. Maybe as a plate. I'll never know. I just spent the last 2 hours arguing with my kinda boyfriend about dumb shit, and now I've gotten none of my work done, and I'm stressing because I'm such an idiot and wasted my time. Thank God for your streams, Cry. They're what get me through my own dumb shit. Well, just, word of advice from a completely third party in this whole situation who doesn't know you very well or the kinda boyfriend. But if you're already arguing with the kinda boyfriend and he's not even a boyfriend, just a kinda boyfriend, that's not really a good sign if you want to take it the kinda off of that label. So I mean, I might consider thinking about maybe suggesting to you to consider that maybe it might not be the best course of action. That's just all I have to say about that. But now I can keep my eye out for those kind of events, and that fell down. Okay. Let's hop in here really quick. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. You? This looks like it could have stuff, but it doesn't. Oh well, I believe that's pretty much everything here. Unless I'm missing stuff. I mean, I miss stuff a lot. So, again, wouldn't be surprised. However, yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go check out the butchery wing. Butchery wing. That's not how this works. But, that place. It sounds like a good call, a good bet on what I should be doing right now. Yep. Good. Alright, right here is where I'm gonna go ahead and fade away. Just gonna fade away into nothingness. I believe I was doing a little jingle dance here. Having, a little fun time. Just, having fun. It's good to have fun sometimes. So, let's see about having some fun. Alright, let's see. So, go ahead. Do it like that. And let's see how this looks. What I should be doing right now. How much longer do you think the stream will be? Well, right now we have about another, I'd say, 11-ish minutes to edit, so I don't know, actually. Maybe another half an hour. We'll see. Suddenly I'm getting deja vu. I know of course I did this years ago, but I remember something terrible happened here. I saw this one video called Top 10 Let's Play YouTube Channels, and you were number 10, seeing legit. You're talking about Watch Mojo, and really, The whole premise of Watch Mojo is to generate controversy and get people to talk in their comments and watch their videos to boost them on the search results and, you know, get more views like that. Also, they put some people above me, which I know for a fact are little shitlords, and I don't agree with their opinion, because I'm a cool motherfucking piece of shit, and those shits are not as cool as my shit. Shit.
Something so bad, I got incredibly frustrated, and the developers came and got involved in the situation. It's stuck in the wood. Okay, I have a feeling it's gonna get a bit funky. And that
Is that Sony Vegas? Yes, this is Sony Vegas Pro 13.
that's okay. I'm ready for funk. I can handle the funk. I have seen. There's okay. Yup. I was right. Okay, as for how the fuck I'm supposed to take care of this problem, he's got the goddamn Buster Sword going on here. I have a pipe. Do you know how bullshit this scene is? Do you know how unfair this whole situation is? You ran. Oh, I already see it. You gotta run into those. Okay, come on, pal. You wanna run into this one over here? Here. It's right here, man. Come on. There you go. I actually got pretty lucky with that situation. Holy shit. I remember getting so frustrated with that shit too. And I just fucking mowed it down. Alright, shit. It's all good, man. I have a feeling I should turn this off first.
Is Cry triggered tonight alright? Time to not be annoying. I don't believe I'm triggered. I'm not sure why I would be triggered. But I mean, you can be whatever you want to be, Polar Seal.
That little lever that he pulled? Oh, he broke it. Son of a bitch. Well, that's a little awkward. I'm probably gonna die in the process of this, but...
What game is this? This game is called Underhell. It is a Half-Life 2 mod. It's pretty well. It's a pretty well off mod. One of the higher quality ones you can find out there.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get rid of that hi-ya. That doesn't make any sense.
Got it. Oh, fuck. Can I take this? Oh, shit. I don't have a weapon now. Can I take you back? If I take it off, I'll lose.
So no lounge this Sunday. Any plans to stream for your Well, those are always Total Biscuits streams, so I mean, they weren't really mine in the first place. I don't see me having any stream going on that day because that sounds like the perfect time for me to actually get some sleep for once, because I've been really not doing too well in that regard, but I believe he's going to be at some wrestling event, so I'm glad that he's going to be having some fun regardless. Total Biscuit deserves to have some fun. He's a good guy. Very good guy.
Lose my hand. Fuck. Realistically, I should have gone back and gotten the lever and put it in there and then used it, but... Fuck. Hopefully I find a weapon again. That's always a problem. Shit. This is mine. Huh? No, it's not. Huh? Well, that's no good. I need to run. Yeah, yep, you're right there. I got nothing. Whoa!
Alright, get ready for about, let's see, 8 minutes of, almost 10 minutes actually, of absolutely fucking nothing, really. This'll be fun.
Who the hell are you?
Don't you see, dumbass? He's a prisoner.
See, Brian talks about me like he doesn't even know me. I thought we were friends. But he doesn't exactly acknowledge that fact. That's kind of sad. I thought we had a closer bond. He gave me his burrito.
I say we shoot him.
Calm down. He's not one of them.
Oh yeah? How do you know?
I don't, but he hasn't gone for us yet. Look at him. Does he look like the others to you?
No, he doesn't, but hell, have you ever seen a crazy dude eating another crazy dude? Fucking vampires.
Cut the vampire crap already. He wasn't eating him. He was biting his jugular. It's a primitive reflex to quickly take down your opponent.
What about I show you a primitive reflex?
Yeah, one moment here.
Don't you see?
Who the hell are you?
I would like to do something really quick if I can, actually. Let's see. I would like to find...
Who are you?
There we go. That's what we wanted right there. Okay. So, does anyone by chance remember the name of the downloader for YouTube to MP3 that's not loaded with fucking malware? Because I really could use it. That would be really nice. I could really use that. Because the last time I tried to use the one that started with a C, it didn't really work out too hot. But I could really use the audio here. Hadvar, FLV2, YouTube to MP3. I think YouTube-MP3 was the last one I used. I believe it was, actually. It was. I'll use that. Yeah, I should just bookmark that. That'll save myself a lot of time. YouTube to MP3. There we go. Definitely want to make sure to have that on the deck there. Okay. So go ahead. And I'll put that in there and we'll process it. You should just screen cap while playing the video and extract the audio. I don't have OBS actually installed on this computer itself. I have it installed on my other computer. That's being used to stream actually. And I'm really lazy, and I'd rather just convert it. Saves me some time. Yeah. No, Burn Earth, it's fine. I'm using youtube-mp3.org right now. It seems to be working out just fine. See right here? Who are you? Exactly. There we go. Just have to convert it. And we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So really, for those curious as to what the hell we're doing right now, pretty much all we're doing is just replacing this dialogue with the Skyrim dialogue. Because I have nothing better to do with my life other than make really stupid jokes on the internet and maybe give one or two people a laugh and confuse a few other people, and, you know, that's about it. So, 50 years from now, when I die from some kind of terminal illness or something like that, I'll be able to look back on my life and remember, hey, at least I put that Skyrim sound in that one part of my Underhell playthrough, the third one that I did, because, hey, that was a fun time, and I put that in there, and people are like, XD face, and that's about it. So I leave my mark on the world in a small way, but it's still there regardless. So that's good. That's good. Alright. So, I'm gonna go ahead, open this folder, and pull this in here. There we go. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, so where exactly did this happen?
Oh, bye.
Okay, there's the guy's commentary. I don't want that.
Who the hell?
No, shh.
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Very low. I'm gonna have to definitely crank it up. His audio is incredibly low on the game.
Who
There it is, right there. That's what we want.
who are you?
I can barely fucking hear it, but I mean, hell, that's okay. That's just how it goes sometimes. So I'm gonna just crank it all the way up here. Let's see how this sounds.
Who are you?
There, that sounds good. So, we'll just put this right here. And then we'll go ahead.
How are you?
Who are you?
How am I going to pull this off? I know how I'm going to pull this off. Check this out. This is how we're going to pull this off. So I'm going to go ahead. There's a scene over here where I can get just the sound of the environment. There we go. We're going to get the sound of the environment right there. And we're going to go ahead. Do it like this. Do it like that.
Who are you?
Don't you see, dumbass?
There we go.
He's a prisoner.
I say we
Good night, Angel. Have a lovely sleep.
shoot him.
Calm down. He's not one of them.
Who are you?
Don't you see, dumbass? He's a prisoner.
I say we shoot him.
Calm down.
And no one will be any
He's
the
not one of
wiser.
them.
Oh yeah? How do you know?
I don't, but he hasn't gone for us yet. Look at him. Does he look like the others to you?
No, he doesn't, but hell, have you ever seen a crazy dude eating another crazy dude? Fucking vampires.
Cut the vampire crap already. He wasn't eating him. He was
Oh, no. Trust me. I understand it's out of place. I want it to be very obvious that it's going on. It's not something I want to just be like, haha, no one will notice this. This one's going to be very blatant. Because fuck it, really.
biting his jugular. It's a primitive reflex to quickly take down your opponent.
What about I show you a primitive reflex?
Oi, calm down.
Why don't you calm down, Terry?
You don't get to tell me what to do.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
1, Junior, I am still Chief of Security. 2, I know this place better than you. 3, I was in the Falklands when you were still wet in the fucking bed. I know this place like the back of my hand.
You're gonna
And
be
I'm
here a
saying
little
now that if we want to get out of here alive, we've got to work as a team. Because we're at the bottom floor of a 5-story underground complex that isn't even supposed to exist.
Is everyone alright? I'm hearing a commotion over there. What's going on?
Nothing, Malcolm. Everything's fine. We made a new friend, that's all.
Oh, he's still alive? Well, the more the merrier. Say hello on my behalf, will you?
Righto, Malcolm. You stay safe. Malcolm says hello.
I think he fucking heard.
So, what now, Chief?
All right, first off, let's introduce ourselves to the new boy. The mouthy one's Brian, and that's his little brother Junior.
Have a good night. Shut up,
Here's
Shaq.
Matthew, Hector, and that's Takeo. The computer genius over there is Benjamin. Hello, just call me Ben, will ya? As for the man over the radio, his name's
Gadagantry,
Malcolm.
on my
He's
Twitter I
also
actually have a
He locked himself
link
in the
to
locker
my
room over on the
Reddit,
Eastern L wing.
which is where I accept
Apparently,
messages.
he's the only survivor there.
Yeah, he probably ate all the others.
Hey! Just ignore him, Ben. My name's Terrence. Call me Terry. We're all security guards here, but I'm the most senior, and the only one that's worked on every single floor in this place. So, what's your name, lad?
His name is Jake.
Well, Jake, I'm surprised you've
Jimmy
lasted
Lord
this
of War,
long on
that's
your own.
because I actually
well,
can
now that
play
that's
this
been
game
taken
and it's
care
not
of, how
just
about
a
we focus on doing something to get out
roller
of this bloody
coaster of
place?
story.
Yeah, right. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the electricity is not really working well right now.
But it's not completely off either.
Yeah, what's wrong with the lights anyway?
Reminds me of a military compound I worked at once. It had various power backup systems.
Oh yeah, you mean the MGPS. But they're only testing it. It's not really ready for the market. Not even for the military. What, compound was that you worked on?
I don't know. When you work security, you don't ask questions. Do you know anything of what's going on here?
That's true, they don't tell us anything. We're just supposed to keep the bad people in, the good people out, and protect all that's in between. So run them through the MGPS.
Well,
It's very simple. For big facilities... Oh, sorry, Matt.
It's alright.
Have you
Keep
ever
going.
considered playing
You
Lisa?
know more about this stuff than I do.
Maybe.
Right, for a simple generator, the system is one big grid, and the generator fills each of the grid squares with power equally. But when one square needs more power, all the others are equally reduced, which sometimes causes low tension, or even completely cuts it off. So this is when the multi-generator comes in. Instead of creating one big grid, it creates one grid per generator, which fills all the squares the same way. The point is, all the generators work together, and if one square needs more power, only one of the multi-generators will give the missing power. And this generator is usually the biggest, but it's also the most unstable.
Unstable how?
Well, the reason they were still testing the system is because there's still problems. You see, the basic system works with a series of 5 generators, 4 working to create the grids, and the 5th working to fill any greater demand. The problem is, if there's more power required than the 5th generator can provide, the other 4 try to help, which generally overdrives all the system and causes the 5th generator to crash.
So if I get it, if the base wants more power than it can have, the actual generator who gives this extra power just dies?
No, it doesn't just die, it reboots, but it needs to be manually activated. If I'm correct, then right now only 4 generators are working. That's why the lights are weak and the doors to the core are impossible to open. If we could somehow manage to activate this 5th generator, then the base would be like before and we'd be able to hightail it out of here.
Right, so let's do this.
Yeah! Well, no, it won't be that easy. First, we need to find out where the generators, are.
You leave that to me. I know where they are.
Where's that?
They're underneath us.
Under us? I thought we were at the bottom floor, man.
What the? This base is bigger than we thought?
Yeah, it is. The 5 floors we all know about are the working base. The floors below are basically sewers, and the source of the drinking water.
Hold on. So, okay, we know the generator's below us, so how do we get there? Do we start digging from here, or what?
No, you idiot. There's a proper way in.
From where?
From the core. So the question is, how do we get to the core with the power off?
Oh my god, I'm so stupid! It's so obvious!
Would you mind enlightening us?
Alright, get this. The system gives power to the entire base right now, the doors included. So if we just lower the power demand, it might actually activate some of the unavailable parts. We can just cut the power to the first floor.
Right. How do we do that?
Well, from what I know, there's power relays on each floor.
Relays?
Yeah, you mean the power rooms?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, there's 3 power rooms in the south wing and 2 in the north wing.
Guys, that means we'll have to go to each block and turn off its power relay. Won't that turn off the lights?
Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Ben, Terry, you stay here. You're too valuable to be at risk. Brian, you stay here to protect the place. Junior, Hector, Takeo, and the new guy, you're coming with me. We're gonna reset this place.
Whoa, hold on. I ain't leaving without my brother.
He's not going out there.
Okay, Junior, you stay. But the others, let's go.
Hold on, the power rooms are locked. I think I have the key around this.
Hey, Baldy needs a gun.
I suggest you pick up some gear, pal.
Wait, you're giving him a gun? We're not even sure we can trust him.
I don't think killing us will do him any good. He needs us as much as we need him.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Here's the
First time I said anything in about 5-6 minutes. It's good.
keys. Yeah, Matthew. This will open the power rooms, and this one will open the ammunition lockers. If you manage to find it.
Alright, we'll stay in touch by radio. We'll split up into groups of 2. Hector, take the new guy. You are going to take care of the south wing. I'll take care of the north wing with Takeo.
We only have this radio post and 2 walkie-talkies. I recommend you hang on to them. Like I said, when you power down the relays, the lights will go out. Except the security lights. So remember to turn on your flashlight. And keep an eye out for batteries too.
So in regards to Legend of Dragoon, I know the stream schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, but are you going to be uploading them to YouTube? If so, is there a schedule for that as well? I don't have the schedule just yet. I want to make sure I have a buffer of videos first before I actually start uploading them. But I already have the first one edited and rendered out. It's right here. It's right there. See this? It's like, check this shit out. It's like,
Is Legend of Dragoon the video game that has dragoons, and it's not Zelda.
and it's not Zelda. Yeah. So I had that ready. It's just not up yet. I'm not sure when it's going to be going up, but it will hopefully be going up sometime shortly.
I haven't even been here a week.
Malcolm,
and everyone
come
calls
in.
me
You
Junior
there?
because of you. You happy? What?
Well,
My
we saw
name
someone
is
in trouble
Alex,
in the
damn it.
video feed, so
Alex.
Brian opened the door
I
to
hate it
help
when
him.
people call me Junior.
He wasn't injured and didn't
Everybody
seem to know what
calls
was
you
going
Junior.
on, so we
Yeah?
briefed him on the situation
And I
we
hate.
now have a plan.
Stop complaining.
Does that plan include coming to rescue me?
Of course, but for that we need to be able to open the core access doors.
I told you they're not working. I already tried.
Yes, we know, there's not enough power. That's why Ben here came up with something interesting. He thinks that if we go into the power rooms and turn off the power relay, it will deviate the extra power to the core doors and...
How do you handle the addressing viewers? Do you just not care, or do you go to lengths to edit out interaction with viewers? Um, I make sure to read what I'm responding to before I address them. I actually address them very, very lightly during those streams, unless I reach a point where I have absolutely no idea what's going on. But I definitely made sure to keep viewer interaction for Legend of Dragoon to a very light that.
And allow us to open.
Well, I'm no expert, but it kind of makes sense. Do you think it could work?
Well, right now, that's our only chance. Is there any power room near your position?
Yeah, but I don't really have a torch here. And don't laugh at me, but I really don't want to go exploring a pitch-black prison.
You're all right, mate. Listen, we're about to shut off the power in the north and south wings. We'll let you know how it goes. As soon as we've entered the core, we're gonna need you to open the eastern core access.
Sure, just let me know when it's working.
All right, you take care, Malcolm.
Will do. I'll look around in those lockers for a torch.
So I'm new. That's gonna be it there. Okay. Yep. That's the outro right there. Alright. Let's see here. Thank you very much, Space Cowboy 15. Alright, let's see here. Get some fucking jams. I like that song, but I don't think that'll work right now. That is an entire album mix. That is not going to help me.
And now you close your eyes.
Actually, I want to use this one. Yeah, I never got to use that one. That'll do. That'll do.
We share. You don't you? Do you hear what I hear? Do you care as I care? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share? Do you hear what? Do you know what I know? Do we know what we share?
There we go. We'll use the outro part of that. Oh, I'm... Yeah, go ahead and do it like this. Oh, wait a second. Fucking whoops. New. New. Not not too much of a fan of this right now. It's too loud also. This is just the beta phase right now. Give me a second, everybody. So, I'm new. So, I'm new. Kinda wish I could stayed there, just letting them be idle like that. Actually, you know what? I can maybe do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let me see how this looks. So I'm new. Welcome aboard, Smirky Dragon. Alright, it's a little silly, but I think, you know, how about this one? Let's see what this sounds like. So, I'm new. Okay, I like that. I like that one a lot better. Last one was better? Nah. I'm not too sure about that. So, I'm new. So, I'm new. Sample text. Whoops. There we go. So, I'm new. Let's pre-render that really quick. So, I'm new. Okay. Push it a bit forward. It's the black as the guy gives you the stink eye. Yeah, that was the idea. I really like that concept. So like right when he looks at you, it goes kicks out. So watch, like right here. waiting on the second, don't you? Alright, there we go. I do believe that is it, everybody. We have done what we set out to do today. That is what we wanted to do. And we did it. It is all done. Everything's done. We just did it all. And this was this on the last video.
Alright, fine. Give me a burrito. Jake, here, have my burrito.
And so it continues. Alright, the total video length is 48 minutes, almost 49 minutes. 48 minutes and 52 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. I enjoyed that. That was a fun session. So, normally, with how we do these, I'm not talking in a fucking weird voice like I am right now. I just felt like being bored and trying something out just because I was bored. And normally we also play a game while I'm rendering. However, my sleep schedule has been fucked, as I said earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here since we finished the editing process. Who burrito was this? That is the question of all time, really. But yeah. And the song, yes, is Haywire, Do You, Don't You. Thank you, by the way, Sooth. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting some fucking Z's now. And yeah, next stream I'm definitely gonna be talking in a normal tone. I could talk, you know, here, I just, let's go normal-ify really quick at the end here. Alright, so yeah, that was a stream, and that was it, and hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. If not, then well, shit. Sorry to hear that. But I had a lot of fun, and yeah, we'll have to do this again sometime. Like tomorrow night, or morning, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's a good call. Alright guys, y'all take care, then I'll catch you, Legend of Dragoon at 5:30-ish Eastern PM is when that's gonna go down. I might try to push that for 4 hours instead of 3, because I remember now that the Xenoblade and stuff, those are 4-hour streams and not 3-hour streams, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. It's a we'll see thing, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. You didn't learn how to change the audio transitions. What do you mean, man? Oh, I know what you mean. Alright, really quick, just so you know, when you have a fade like this, that's where, say for example, I don't really want to fuck with this one, but here, I'm just going to take this, for example. So, you have a transition here, or an audio file, and then the top left or the top right, depending, you just click and drag in. And by default, it's usually this. But you can right-click on the top of it and pick there. Just pick one of them. You gotta right-click the top. And then you can change it. Well, actually, you click on the level, I guess, of what your audio is. So if your audio was like in the middle, you would click on the middle. But you just click on where your audio level is. And then you can change it right there. Hopefully that helps you out. And if you meant the audio like this thing right here, well, good luck. No, you press V for that. And you can double click to make points. And then you can move those points up and down. Do all the little weird crazy things you want with them, change phase, things like that. Hopefully that helps you out. But that, as I said earlier, is it. And yeah, catch you guys later. Hopefully you all have a good night. We're playing Xenoblade X when you finish LOD. That is the plan. I'm not sure exactly when after, but it is the plan. Whew. Alright guys, y'all have a good night. This is Vegas Pro 13, by the way. And again, have a good night, have a good day, all that stuff. Rating today? Yeah, sure. You know what? We can raid somebody. Let's raid somebody in the creative tag. The creative tag is very hard to get noticed. Let's go ahead and pick somebody and see if we can get them some love. You know, be nice with your raid. Or we can get Wowix. No, Wowix, he's got himself covered. We'll be nice. We'll spread the love. So let's go ahead. Oh my goodness. That is, okay, you can not have a default stream play. That'd be great. Let's see here. How about System Shock 1 soundtrack remastering? Now that's the kind of shit I'm into. I like it. Alright. Don't fuck up his don't fuck the chat up. But you know, just go check it out. Don't fuck the chat up. Just go have fun. Just enjoy some music, I guess. You know. All right. You guys have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.